Ew. Is this working? I wonder. Top chat. Oh shoot. Stream health. Okay, viewers may experience minor issues. Weird. Ah. Well, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. Alright, so I'm gonna be playing Massive Darkness. I've already started a campaign and I'm like partway through. This is the quest 5 of the normal book, base book, whatever. And I'm going to be fighting a, let's see, the quest objectives are: attract the immortal to the bridge using fireworks. And then I have to destroy the pillars holding the bridge while the immortal is standing on it. So here we have the High Troll. He's the immortal. What that means is he cannot be killed. And when he enters a zone, let's say my guy's here, when he enters a hero zone, they automatically die. Also, when he enters an enemy zone, they also die. So he just stomps around killing everything. That's pretty cool. And I'm going to try to make my way to these two spots here. They hold fireworks, and I'm going to lure the High Troll using fireworks to the pillar area, to the bridge. Then I destroy the pillars, and then he falls down and he dies, and that should be the scenario. This one is really interesting. So part of setup, we spawn level 4 goblin, which is right here, and we give him a weapon, which is there. And there's goblins equal to the amount of 2 times the amount of characters that started the game. And I'm playing 6 people. You don't see it, but on the other side of the camera here is 6 character boards, which take up half the table. But yeah, I just thought this would be kind of interesting, kind of fun to just run through. Let's see. Goblin guards. The goblins don't actually move during the activation phase. So if you don't know Massive Darkness, think it's basically an answer to Zombicide. People wanted a campaign style game, and so Zombicide is just a dice chucking, dudes on a map type game, but with a role playing element. And then so you have actually your character sheet, which has which has your 2 hands. This guy here is holding a shield and a sword and 1 piece of armor, and there's no backpack actually, so you can just hold any amount of stuff in your inventory. Also, there's XP. Instead of the XP track like Zombicide, this one is you get 5 micro XP to turn into 1 major XP, or regular XP, whatever you want to call it. And then here's your total health on the left side, In addition to this whole role-playing type, you get you can't even see this, but it's a class, I guess. Yeah, it's a class, and then you unlock different abilities as you level up and you keep on playing. So that was one character. That was Baron, the dwarf pit fighter berserker. So during the course of the game, I'm going to be taking actions. 3 actions normally for each character. They can move, they could attack, they could switch and swap armors and stuff like that. When you enter a room, just like Zombicide, you're going to spawn a guard card. And guard cards come like this. Basically look like these over here. This is a level 4 because of the scenario. But we spawn a guard card and we spawn a bunch of enemies and treasures, and yeah. So it should be fun. Hopefully this might be interesting to some people. So the scenario says these guys over here don't actually move during their enemy activation, but this guy will move, and he'll move 2 spaces closer and closer and closer to the start zone, if I'm not mistaken. Towards the hero's starting zone. However, if there are any fireworks in its line of sight, it moves towards those instead. Players choose in case mortal sees more than 1 firework. Yeah, if there are any heroes in its zone, kill them and end its activation. So we don't want to just stand in front of him. We can't fight him. We just lure him to this spot. The pillars have 5 health, so we're going to want to do damage to them when the High Troll marches over there. If the immortal reaches the hero starting zone, which is this little token over here, the game ends and we lose. So yeah, it's fully cooperative. There's no points or anything, and that's it. That's really it. That's yeah, fun stuff. Okay, in addition to opening up doors, there's going to be random events after each round as well. Random events will have bosses, mini bosses, more guards, more stuff. And I think it's like 50-50 good things, 50-50 bad things. So yeah, we're not too much threatened by events. Okay, so my boy Cabral is a, oh shoot, I gotta get some familiars. Oh, we are also playing with a bunch of Zombicide stuff too, from Black Plague and Green Horde. So we have guys like this, which we're going to be using familiars, which are basically little pets. The current level right now is level 1, so we all start with level 1 gear, and when we hit level 2, then we can equip level 2 gear. Right now everybody has level 1 stuff, and they can only use their level 1 abilities. So we're kind of weak right now, but during the course of the game we'll get stronger and stronger. I'm just rearranging a couple things so that I can see them clearer. Wow, that camera's like right in my face. I wonder if... Yeah, so this is a test. I want to try to do more gaming stuff like this. Mostly with more people, like a legit gaming channel. But this is just a test. see how it goes. See if I can get the audio, the video, the... I wonder if this is annoying. Probably. The audio, video, lighting, sound, audio. That's audio. Okay, I'll stop. All right, so let's start. Cabral, you're not going to be able to see all this stuff, but he is a pit fighter, shadow barbarian, and when he, some of the cool stuff I unlocked with him is he's able to dual wield a fire sword. I wish you guys could see this. But yeah, that's part of the... I'm going to have to manipulate these. But that's part of... So he's able to dual wield a fire sword and a battle axe. He doesn't have any armor, but that is because shadow barbarians, if they don't equip armor, you're not... That's terrible lighting. If they don't have any armor equipped, they get extra stuff anyways, so I figure it's pointless to have armor on him. He also has charge, which he's able to move up to 2 spaces and attack stuff. I do believe that is it. That's all I've unlocked for his level 1 stuffs. They also have special... what is it called? Class abilities and signature abilities. Oh God, please don't wake up. Okay, so my free class skill for Cabral, he just has 1 extra health. And his signature ability is I can spend 1 XP, which in this case, because we're playing a campaign, it's 1 micro XP to instantly kill a targeted minion. Minions come with mobs. Within a mob there's minions, a bunch of minions, and 1 boss. Is that right? Mob boss. Yeah. Doesn't sound right. Anyway, and so he could kill 1 for free, basically. And so let's explore. So let's go ahead and go here. This place looks pretty, so I'm just going to open this door. Spend 1 action equals 2 movement points. You get 2 movement points per 1 action, so I moved and opened. That's 1 action. When I open a door, I draw 1 of these door cards. I think I shuffled these. And I spawn monsters. So this one is just guards. The first room has 3 treasures. 1, 2, 3, and no enemies. The second room has 2 treasures and a guard card. So we'll spawn a level 1 guard, and it's archers. So I would need... Now I have to look in my... Oh God, gotta sort this out. I will have to look in my inventory and see if I have any archers left, because there's 12 of them on the board right now. Oh God, I have 4. So in the case of no archers, they say to activate or put as many guys as you can and then activate I think it's activate some other crap. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I am going to spawn a different card. Let's go, Troglodyte Warriors. So I actually have Troglodyte Warriors. They are somewhere. They're over here. And if we look at this card, it says We spawn one troglodyte warrior per character who started the scenario. So that would be 6 troglodyte warriors. They have 1 health each. This is excessive. Okay, we did it. We spawned a troglodyte army. In addition to that, we also give them a level 1. Oh, lucky find. Unlucky for us. Okay, so they get a item card. If they can use it, they would, but they don't have any ranged, so they aren't able to use this plague javelin. You're not going to be able to read any of these cards, but they say when it's in shadow mode, they get an extra blue die for defense. Shadow mode is indicated if they're in shadow, so obviously these tiles here, or these squares here, are in light. These tiles here are in shadow. Whenever a character or enemy or whatever is in shadow, it's considered in shadow mode. So in this case they are not, but we can charge in there. So we can use our charge skill to immediately move up to 2 spaces, 1, 2, and perform an attack. And his attack, he's going to use his fire sword and his battle axe. In addition, we also roll, in addition to the attack roll, we also roll the defense roll, which they only have 1 blue defense die. And so there we go. We attack. When we attack, we compare swords to shields. In this case, 1 shield blocks 1 sword, and the entire damage is blocked. However, because I have no armor, I get an additional sword. What else am I looking at? Yes, so I deal 1 damage. 1 damage kills 1 guy, so he is now dead. 1 guy is dead. Then Cabral also gets 1 micro XP for killing 1 guy. Now that was 2 actions. 1 to move and open a door, second one to charge in. He has a 3rd action and he's going to attack. And he has now 1, 2, and remember his ability, which is sustain damage, gives him another sword. So he has technically 3 swords to 1 shield. He kills 2 more guys. Bat bat. 2 more XP. Now, because there is still minions on the board, they counterattack. So we check their attack, which is 1 yellow die, and his defense, which his sustained damage gives him 2 blue dice, just for free, just like that. And so we roll both of them. And he has 3 defense to their 1 sword, and the entire attack is blocked. And that's it. So that's Cabral's activation. He's done. And we'll take a look at Baron. He will take an action, or he will activate. He also has charge, so we can do the same thing. So let's go ahead and move 1, move 2. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so he moves 1. I'm gonna open this door, actually. So for 1 action, I can move and open a door. And I open that door. I look at my door card, and I spawn a guard with a bunch of treasure. 5 treasures. 2, and 1, 2, 3 treasures in this room. And we're going to spawn another guard card. This one is Swarm of Rats. And they spawn with a item. And now, I gotta find some rats. Oh, you dirty rat. Rats, 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 rats. There's some here. I really can't find the rats. Okay. Real funny, guys. Alright. So this goes in the first room. We spawn 6 rats and a rat boss, which is basically the same figure because we don't have different, well, I guess we have different models, but we'll just, you cannot attack the boss if there's still minions on the board, so we just know that the last minion or last standing rat is the rat boss. Alright, so Baron moved and opened the door, and let's go ahead and charge. Actually, let's take care of this thing first, the troglodytes. 1, 2 to charge, so he also has charge. He is not a shadow barbarian though, he is a pit fighter berserker. He has the ability to, it's called bloodlust attack. So when he attacks, he can spend health, and he could spend 1 health and reroll any number of attack dice 1 additional time. And his signature is the hero gets +1 attack per 2 wounds the hero has. So he has no wounds, so he's not going to spend XP. He also has 0 XP to do that, but those are his abilities. He also has a shadow mode skill. Like, they have so many skills, it's ridiculous. But he only rolls 1 red die. And they roll 1 blue die. So we're attacking the troglodyte warriors again. Let's see what we get. 1 attack to 1 defense, and they block it. Now, we can say, I'm not going to do it. I could spend a health to re-roll or to do a damage. Yeah, he also has bloodlust, melee +1 wound, so he could add an additional wound if he wanted to. And we get the same thing here. Why not? I'm going to spend a health to deal 1 wound, and that's going to kill 1 guy. Doing that, he gets 1 XP. Okay. That was 3 actions, so now he gets counterattacked. They have 1 yellow die to his, let's see, 1, 2 blue dice, because he has a shield and some armor. And he also has 1 shield defense on his own, and he blocks it. So that was fun. All right, this is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so Swarm of Rats ability is they activate twice, so they're gonna do double damage if we don't kill them first. So let's go attack them. We're gonna use now Carol Black Oak. And she has an ability that says First Blood. When the hero enters an enemy zone, or an enemy enters her zone, she inflicts 1 wound. So basically deals 1 wound anytime she enters a spot. She also has charge. 3 charges in a row. Alright, she's going to charge in here, deal 1 wound, so it kills a rat just like that, and then does an attack. She rolls 2 yellow dice to their 1 blue die. And her blank results get +1 attack. And the defender gets -1 shield, so maybe we won't do a lot. Alright, there's a lot. So they roll a shield, but her mace gives her the ability to negate a shield, basically. So she's doing 3 damage, and she has a burst attack. A burst die result, which doesn't give her anything. If she was in shadow mode, she would get an extra thing, but she does 3 damage basically, and kills 3 rats. Whee! collects 4. Well, yeah, she killed 4 rats already. So she gets 4 XP. That was her first attack. That was her first action. And she has 3 actions total because she charged in there. And she rolls again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kills the entire rat group. Gains 5 XP. Oh, I'm sorry. In addition, her special skill is that she gains 2 XP. She gains double the XP for killing minions, which they were all minions except for the last guy. So instead of 4, she got 6, 12, and 3, that's 15. So she got 15 XP just for killing everything right there. The reason being is because the last minion, the boss, grants everybody 3 XP. Yeah, this game gets kind of ridiculous. But one of the reasons I wanted to just go through a campaign of this is because I started with a group, and they actually enjoyed it a little bit. We played like the first 2, maybe 3 scenarios, and they were like, oh yeah, this is cool, like we're leveling up, we're getting all these abilities, this seems kind of fun. And then I realized there's like 8 more scenarios and we're like already level 2, level 3 out of level 5. So out of 5 levels we're already like, you know, a third of the way there. Is that right? Yeah. Well, 2/5 of the way there. And so it just didn't seem balanced at all. So I just kind of wanted to just run through this, see if it actually is balanced or if it's, you know. Anyway, I think it's better off as a one-off scenario base, you know, just run through it, have fun. And yeah, anyway. So her next ability, she's going to move over here and grab all 3 of these treasures. All 3 of these treasures equates to 3 level 1 cards. And let's see, she gets a great sword, which is a 2-hander, a scepter, which is a magic weapon, and a lesser potion of healing if she wants to heal 2 wounds. And she does not. She doesn't need any of these. And another dumb thing about this game, I'm going to talk mad crap about this game, but it's just fun to roll through, literally. When you get 3 of a 1 level, actually you can transmute 3 cards, item cards, into the next level card. So let's do that. And it's equipable right away. So right away we get a hammer. And that's gonna let her do fun stuff. I don't know. So I'll just equip the hammer. Okay. So now that was 3 actions for Carol. Now it's Brombauer. He has a familiar, which is kind of like a little a cat with eagle wings. People will know what this look is and what it is. It looks like a Wizard of Oz character. But yeah, so the familiar, you can use it to go get stuff, attack stuff, but if it dies, you take damage. Or if it takes damage, then you take damage. So it's not the best thing to just leave it. He's going to move 2 times, and he's going to attack these troglodyte warriors. He has a orb of courage, and he rolls 2 yellow dice. This is a magic attack. His familiar gives him 1 burst, which is a burst result that he can use. He's in shadow mode. His burst result gives him 2 additional swords. Wow, and I didn't roll their 1 blue die. So this would be negated. However, his orb of courage gives him and all his allies an additional sword when they attack, and his burst result gives him 2 additional. His Yeah, it's weird, really weird. So he does 3 damage. He just kills all these guys. Everybody gets 3, and he gets 5. And you're not seeing this because it's off screen, but I am manually giving everybody XP and moving little pegs. Fun. Oh, in addition to killing the boss, you also get the little item card that comes with it. So Carol got this one for killing the rats, and now Brombauer gets this javelin for killing the whatever it was, the troglodytes. Now, that was his second action. His third action, he's gonna pick up these 3 level 1s. 1, 2, 3, and he could equip these if he wants. Actually, even if he if there's other people in this zone, he could actually kill the guys and then hand them off to anybody in his zone. These are terrible because they've already equipped my guys to be really good. And instead he's going to get a shadow orb, which is really cool, but I like the orb of courage. Sure, I'm going to switch that out. I'm going to upgrade his weapon. Now there's no more enemies, no more doors. There's a door all the way over here. I might as well just move to it, right? 1, 2, open. And now this room is a level 2 room. Or this whole tile is a level 2 tile. So any rooms that are opened on this tile immediately flip the next level of the next level. So now everybody is leveled up to level 2, and all the monsters have leveled up to level 2 as well. So now we have goblin runners. Now normally goblins aren't in this game actually. So goblin runners are from the Zombicide Green Horde. Sorry. And we are spawning 7 goblin runners. Oh shoot. These guys have a lot more detail than the Massive Darkness minis. Excuse me. Level 2. So they get a level 2 weapon, the javelin, but they don't have ranged attacks, so they just hold on to it, but they don't know how to use it. And at the end of their activation, if there are no heroes in their zone, they activate again. So basically, they chase people down. So he has one more activation, or one more action. This is Azrael. It's kind of like a paladin. A paladin with a skirmish bow, which is a ranged weapon. He also has the ability, if he's holding a shield, he can hold a 2-handed weapon. So the bow is actually a 2-handed weapon. He's shooting a bow and then also has a shield on. I don't know. Anyway, he rolls 2 yellow dice, and so that's what we're doing. Alright, normally I would check all my additional effects and skills and stuff before I roll. So I want to do that now. So he has shadow mode, blah blah blah, nothing. He has a defense burst, and he has an attack burst, but he's not rolling any bursts. Yeah, that's the result that we get. So the goblin runners have successfully defended themselves. These guys are a little bit harder. They have 2 health. So they're going to counterattack. And the way counterattack is basically like how during the enemy's activation phase, they would attack, move, attack, and if they haven't done any of those 3 yet, they move again. So it basically would be 2 moves, but they can move and attack. And Azrael has 2 blues, and they have 2 yellows, so it's basically this. Azrael also has a burst, defense burst. He could either inflict 1 wound on the attacker or remove an attack die. And now he has 2 bursts. So not only is he going to remove this die from play, because that's one of his bursts, he also has the ability to give a damage. So how that is tracked is we just throw some wound markers next to them. And we know that one person has 1 wound on him. That is it. And the entire attack was nullified. Right, the last person to activate is Kendra. It's a really weird name for this like mask character creature. She has the ability to dual wield, and she also has like a magic. She's a battle mage. Oh, sorcerer. She is a sorcerer. Yes, a sorcerer. Is she a sorcerer? Did I mess up? I did. She's actually a battle mage. I think I messed that up. Unless, no, that was Brombower. It was a battle mage. I don't know why. I don't know if I messed that up. So another thing that I need to figure out with this stream is how to talk back to people, because I'm using OBS and I just have the OBS screen up. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. So she's just gonna move twice and then attack with ranged, and because they are already initiated a fight there, they're not gonna move and counterattack her. But she has the ability to roll magic attacks, which are ranged attacks. They can range from 0 to 2, so 0 in the same spot or 1 or 2 spaces away. Yeah, I'll just roll. So she has the ability to... Wow, she has a lot of damage. Alright, so we do 2, plus she has magic sparks, which gives her additional 2 damage. And I didn't roll any bursts, so that's it. Just 2 additional damage. So we kill 2 guys, and she gets 2 XP. Next, she will all attack again. And now, the goblins roll 2 defense. But remember, she also has a base, 1 sword, an additional sword, or a burst. So you could choose either an additional damage or a burst. And I think I'm going to use the... Yeah, it's just an attack. So I do 2 additional damage. That kills another guy because they only have 2 health. And as a necro, once per activation, when you would wound a minion, kill it. So we're going to kill this guy. And roll a red die and deal additional wounds based on how many swords I do. 1. There's another XP stuffs. Alright, so that was all 6 of them have activated. did their thing. Now the troll moves. Now the troll or all the enemies activate. He's gonna move 2 spaces. In addition, the zombie or what are they called? The goblin runners are going to attack again. The guy in their space. And they attack with 1 sword, and Azrael rolls 1 shield, and that is completely blocked. In addition, he has a burst which deals an additional damage, and that'll kill this guy. Just like that. At this time, now we could spend XP to upgrade our characters, but I'm not even going to do that. It's just going to be a waste of time. And I'm already super overpowered. Next thing we do is draw an event card. And this one says, Rear Monster Patrol. If there are already roaming monsters in play, activate 1. If not, spawn a roaming monster card. Place it in the current level -1. So it'd be right here. In a level 1, 2, or 3 tile, it would be a lesser roaming monster. 4 or 5, it'd be a greater roaming monster, which are difficult. But this guy is Grags and Prug. And we have to look for his miniature. I found it. And he goes right there, because that's what it says to do. And then we draw a weapon for him. It is a treasure chest, which does not do anything. Oh, crap. Well, he drew shields, which would make him harder to kill. However, the shield adds 2 blue dice, 2 blue defense. I'll just call it defense. But he already has 3 defense. You can't go over 3 of any color. So they have already max defense. In addition, when looking at this, what did I call him? Lesser roaming monster, they start with health. So it's 6 times the amount of characters that are, so he has 36 health basically. And to track that, let's go ahead and pull out seven of those and 1 of those. So now this is his health. Well, their health. He also has the ability, when they attack this one person with 2 heads, if there's more than 1 hero in the zone, roll a red die. On a burst, must target a different hero in this zone instead. So normally they would target, enemies would target the person with the highest level, the most experience basically. But if there's people with taunt negates that and takes precedence. And then this would say, like, this is trying to get around taunt, basically. Like somebody would say, I'm taunting you, and then, well, if you roll a burst with a red die, like I did here, he would attack somebody else instead of the guy taunting him. Alright, anyway. So, we gotta get rid of this guy. If we don't, he's just gonna be problems. So, activation, or first player changes. I'm just going to start with Baron, which is this guy here. He activated second last time. Now he's activating first. The first thing I want to do is switch out his stuff, I think, because I have a whole set of King's armor that it would be perfect for him. But it's going to take a whole activation. So a weird thing about this is when you switch armor around, reorganize, take the reorganize action, you can also trade with anybody in your square. So if Baron and Cabral are in the same square, I can just basically rearrange both of their stuff for one action. And that's what I'm going to do. So switch that out and switch that in. Now he has a full set. King's Armor. Also, Cabral has a bunch of level 2 stuff. Including a familiar. His name is Vatan, and he gives enemies in his zone -1 shield. Fun. Okay, so that was the first thing. We reorganized, traded, did all that stuff. Now he's going to charge in. At this point, I can spend health if I wanted to do stuff, but I'm not going to. I'm going to roll 3 yellow dice now because this King's Armor set says I roll an additional yellow die for each King's Armor equipped. And we're rolling. So, what is this called? This guy is called something. I forget what it's called. A troll? Not a troll, because that's a troll. I don't know what this guy is. A two-headed monster? Two-headed guy. But Baron rolls 3 to his 2 shields. He has no burst. Does he get anything else? He does have a reroll. He does have a reroll. That's about it. So I'm going to reroll, because why not? And I get the same result. I only do 1 damage. So there's 1 damage. Okay. That was his second action. So it's the reorganize and then the charge. I don't have the reroll this time because I did not charge. However, he's going to completely block this, so now he just counterattacks. He has 2 red. However, now Baron is going to be rolling 3 blue and 1 green because of his King's Armor. So, wow. And then it is completely blocked. Good for him. And because he's in shadow, he's in the shadow spot, he does an additional damage just because this game is crazy with all the damages. Alright, so that was his activation and counterattack. And we have Carol. Carol is going to charge in. First Blood gives 1 damage, or takes a damage. Inflicts a damage? I think that's better. And then she has the ability to roll 2 dice, 2 yellow dice. Actually 3 she upgraded to get her hammer. And she has lots of bursts. So hopefully she can roll burst. She did. The yellow dice are the worst to see on screen. Can't see nothing. She rolled 4 swords and a burst. In addition to that, she also gets 1 extra burst, or 1 extra sword, and the burst can turn into 2 more damage. So count them 3, 7 minus 2 is 5 damage total. And that was her first action. Second action, the same thing. Ooh, the troll rolls 4 shields though. And she has one extra sword. 1 extra sword because I have no burst. That's right. And that's it. So, oh, she has 1 more roll. Wow, that was terrible. She rolled 2 blanks and 1 sword. And the Ogre. Ogre is the word I wanted to use. Ogre rolled 5 shields. So that is completely blocked. And he counterattacks with 2 red to her 1 blue die. So this is kind of scary. Maybe she might die. He rolls 4 swords. And why is she rolling that? She rolls a blank. Oh god. Yep, she takes 4 damage. She's now at 2 health. Okay. Now it is Brombaur's attack. And he's going to use his Shadow Orb, which he'll be safe from over here because he's using a magic attack. And he's in Shadow, so he gets, the defender gets -1 shield. Actually, let's go ahead and use our Mage Charm. So he has a Mage Charm which he rolls a yellow die and inflicts wounds based on the swords. So he inflicts 1 wound just for free like that. What else does he have? He has Teleport, but we don't. This is not his. What is going on? I have this backwards. Guys, I have this backwards. I messed up. Kendra. Kendra is the battle wizard. And Brombaur is the sorcerer. Okay, we're good now. Oh god. So Brombaur is rolling a bunch of stuff. He's looking for some bursts, hopefully. He rolls a diamond. So he rolls 4 swords. He gets a total of the ogre rolls 3 shields, but 1 is negated because of the Shadow Orb. And we also have the diamond, which does nothing for us. However, our familiar gives us a burst, which we can then turn that into 2 additional damage. And we have 4 additional damage onto this, so it's 8 to 2, takes 6 damage, or gives 6 damage. That was the first attack. Second attack. Oh, 1 shield this time. He's got 2 swords, but what do we say? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 additional. So it's 6 to 0, takes another 6 damage. That was 2 attacks. Third attack. The same exact result, deals 6 additional damage. And now the ogre has 9 health remaining. Does not counterattack because it's not in the same. The ogre can only melee. But Azrael is initiating an attack over here. We're going to attack with. Actually, do we have any level 2 stuff? But that's a ranged. So ranged weapons can only attack in areas 1 or more. And he's right up in this junk. And he cannot move away. He is pretty much stuck. However, he has the ability to command. Give a command. So he's going to command Kendra to attack. She has 2 yellow dice. The goblin has 2 blue dice. So this is her attack. She deals 1 sword. But she has, what did I say? Something stupid. She has teleport. She has blank results get a burst. So she rolled one sword and a blank. She gets a burst, which then turns into. I have no idea. She could heal somebody within line of sight, or she can just deal a wound. So let's just deal a wound. Screw it. Deal one wound there. Azrael now has the ability, might as well switch stuff out. So now he has the meteor javelin instead of the skirmish bow. Wow, that's probably really annoying. What else can I do? Can't do anything else with him. That's it. He just does nothing because he can't attack. He has ranged weapons. And yeah. Alright, so now Kendra's turn. She could either attack the goblins and kill the goblins, or she could attack this big ugly dude. I think we're going to attack the goblins just to get rid of them. I think Cabral is going to be able to charge in there and deal enough wounds. What do we have? 9? I think he's going to be able to do 9 damage. Jesus. Okay. So she has 2 yellow versus 2 blue again. Same thing. She rolls 2 swords to their 1 shield. What did I say? She has the ability to... Oh, I could have switched stuff out. That would have been a lot better. Well, either way. She does 1 damage, which kills this guy. And she gets XP. Her next action, she's going to reorganize. So now she could equip a level 2 armor and 2 level 2 wands. And now she rolls 2 red instead of 2 yellow, which I should have done that before I rolled first time. Alright, and now she has more opportunity to roll bursts, which is nice, and she rolls 0 bursts. And yeah, it's blocked. And the goblin boss lives. So now we have Cabral, which is the last one to activate. I'm going to leave the treasures here because they're worthless. I'm going to charge in here with my little familiar. He gives defense -1 shield, which is good. And he rolls 1 red, 2 yellow. And yes. Oh, this one. Wow. Okay, so 2 blanks and 1. I'm sorry. 2 swords and a burst, and this guy, Ogre, rolls 2 shields and a burst. Wow, I can't talk at all. Okay, so the familiar gives -1 shield, so he's rolling 1 shield. The okay. So he rolls 2 swords. Burst gives him 3 additional swords, so it's 5 to 1. The ogre takes 4 damage. Right? Alright, good. That was his first action. Second action, almost the same result. 2 shields and a burst, which is only 1 shield. Then, yeah, he just gets 3 swords now, which is whatever. Oh, he has a two-handed weapon. He gets a +1 reroll attack. So let's reroll all that junk. We got more stuff. Heck yeah. So here's 4 swords and a burst, which gives him 3. So he's rolling 7 to that 1 shield. So he kills this freaking guy. Finally. Everybody gets 5 XP now because of killing a roaming monster. And Cabral will get the kite shield. And he could equip it right now if he wanted to, but he's better off dual wielding. Alright, that was his second action, right? So the goodbye Cabral or Rawl, whatever, Graz and Pug. I really need to start painting these miniatures. They look really cool. They would look a lot cooler if they were painted. Alright, so he has the ability to charge again. So he's going to charge over here and kill this goblin with this and this. And he rolls a crap ton of swords. I'm just going to assume he's dead. So that's another thing about this game, is a lot of upkeep, bookkeeping. You're constantly looking not only at your weapons and what they do, but also your abilities, and you have like 10 abilities on one character. And I'm stupid because I want to play 6 characters at one time, and it's just not smart. But like I said, I wanted to see if this is actually viable, a viable game to play, or if this is just a dumb idea. So far, I mean, it's just fun to roll through, I guess. Yeah. So that was Cabral. Yep, he did everything, right? Charged, 1, 2, ran, did his thing. Okay, so that was the end of their activations. Now it's enemy activation. The troll moves twice, 1, 2. He does not go through this door here because it's closed. This one is open. You can barely tell on stream. But it is closed. Okay. You know what I didn't do? I didn't spawn any treasures in here. I should have spawned 5 treasures. It's like, who cares? Oh man. Yeah, so this is the 4th, what did I say? This is the 5th scenario, and like level 1 and level 2 treasures don't even matter anymore. So it's not even, like, I already figured out their best combos, I guess, with weapons, regarding weapons and gear right from the beginning to like go all the way through it. They can even withstand like level 3, maybe level 4, just with their starting equipment without even gaining any treasures at all. Just their skills alone. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Like, so many people have house ruled certain things, like maybe nobody gets to level up their character during a scenario. It's all just you get what you get, and then you start there, and then maybe there's like 1 treasure in each room instead of 3 treasures or 5 treasures in one room. It's excessive, really excessive, and probably wasn't play tested that much. But yeah, anyway, so we do that. We do the event now, and this one is inflict 2 wounds to 1 enemy in a shadow zone. So that's helpful. That doesn't hurt us. That's not a scary event. I think another house rule would be take out all the good stuff out of the events and just have bad stuff. Just have monsters, or more and more monsters every single time. And I think that's what Zombicide did. It constantly forced you to fight people because there's constantly monsters spawning, zombies spawning, orcs spawning. Where this one, it just feels like everybody's coming towards you, and you don't really have to move or do anything. You just fight them, and you kill them off, and continue on down your path. That's basically that's basically it. So I think my strategy here is just to, I don't know, 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe like 2 more rounds. They're gonna be there. Like I have no more enemies. These 3 rooms are already cleared. If I go in here, maybe clear this room, maybe clear that room, maybe just go down there and like do something. I don't know. Maybe go clear all these level 4 guys. I don't know. Maybe I will go to this spot here, open this room, turn all over level 3, get access to level 3 abilities and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, Carol's turn. She's just gonna run over there. 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions. Yeah, let's do this. So we open this door, and what do we get? Guards. 1, 2, and a special. So this treasure here gives you a card 1 level higher than you would have drawn. And then I spawn a guard in this room. Oh yeah, I don't know who killed this guy. Cabral probably did. So he gets a javelin if he wants it. He does not. And we get not goblin archers. We get goblin warriors. So we haven't seen a lot of good stuff or challenging stuff. It's all been the base set. And I have a lot of Green Horde. I have all the Green Horde. I went all in on Green Horde, and I get the crossover. I got the crossover for it, so I can play Massive Darkness with the Green Horde characters. What is this guy? He is this guy here. All right. So this is the boss for that guy, that group. Okay, so that was her turn. She just moved from way over here 6 times. Next, it's going to be Rombauer. He's just going to move over there as well. Let's see, 1, 2, and I can actually use my magic attack to hit from there. Let's draw this. Oh. They just got a longsword, which gives them extra defense and extra attack. So they hit harder. That's kind of cool. I like that. You add little weapons. You add weapons to an enemy, and that kind of like modifies their attack or defense. That's kind of interesting. However, they still get whipped pretty badly. All right, so he gives 1 yellow, 1 red. He moved 1, 2, right? I could actually reorganize. Oh no, he's level 2 only. I have level 3 and 4 stuff. Oh, level 2. So he has Ring of Shadow, which gives him his first activation in Shadow mode. Because normally this is a light room. But his first activation is in Shadow. So he's going to roll a yellow and a red to the Goblin Warriors 3 blue dice. And we roll 3 swords in a burst to their 4 shields in a burst. And we actually have Shadow mode -1 shield. So it's 3 to 3. And I also have an additional burst from my familiar. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I say that before? 4 shields? 4 bursts again. 4 bursts again. What am I talking about? I have a burst there, burst there. Oh, I have Shadow Drain. Okay, so 1 burst is going to be used for Shadow Drain, which I deal the damage, and I heal one. These guys have 1 health. Oh my god. 3 shields to his 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did I see it now? Oh, you get to heal instead. Nah. Yeah, so I'm doing 6 additional to this. So I'm doing 9 to their 3, which deals 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I also deal the shadow damage. So, what did I say? Shadow Drain, which deals the 7th damage. So he cleared out at level 1. Well, he has level 2 gear. With level 2 gear, he cleared out 7 guys. He did 7 damage. That. And they're all dead. And he gets their weapon. Cool, huh? Cool game, guys. This is cool. I'm having so much fun right now. Okay. So that room is now cleared. Now, that was his 3rd activation, or 3rd action. So now it's, what's his name? Azrael. 1, 1, 2, 2. And open that room. It is now level 3. We can now open this door, and it's heavily guarded, which means if it was a 3 squared room, there would be 2 guards, but it's still only 1 guard. And we spawn 3 treasures in the first room and 2 treasures in the second. I'm not even going to go back this way, so I'm just going to use these. Okay. Okay, that was 2 actions. And then we spawn a Gerd, a level 3 Gerd. Hopefully it's something cool. Ooh, spectral walkers. I don't know why my throat is like hurting right now. I think this is the most I've talked all week. Alright, so we got 6 spectral walkers and the spectral walker boss. We'll make this, no, we'll make the lady the boss of the spectral walkers. So in Zombicide, Green Horde, they actually have like, they're weak against magic, right? So in this game, they're also weak against magic. Oh shoot, hold on, time out. There's actually 2 times the amount of characters. So there's 12 spectral walkers and 1 spectral walker boss. That's 13 spectral walkers. And I think I might have gotten ahead of myself because now poor Azrael is like in it. Yeah, so they gain defense. Alright, so they gain defense against melee, but they are weak against magic. So, I think I'm just going to move away. I'm going to move back. So they don't actually activate or counter, because they weren't attacked, so they don't counterattack activate. But now it's Kendra's turn. She's going to move once, move twice. Let's see, what can I do? Should I move into the darkness area? I'm a little nervous because I mean, she has magic as well. She's a battle wizard. Oh yeah, level 3 now, huh? God, I can't see crap over there. Okay, so she has the ability to turn a diamond into 2 bursts. If she wanted to. She has a lot of burst attacks. But she's only rolling 2 red dice, so it's scary. And her defense right now is only 2 blue dice, and they're rolling. Oh, we got to roll. We got to give the spectral walkers something to attack with. A battle axe. The spectral walkers with a battle axe. They are hitting super hard right now. 3 yellows and a red die. So I didn't even explain the dice, but basically you have your level 1s, which are the yellow attack dice. Then you have your level 1 defense dice, which are the blues. I think they're like 3, there's 2 blank faces on those, and the yellow, they have 1 blank face. The reds are the level 2 attack dice. They have 1 blank, but they have harder attacks, like more doubles, and they have a triple on there. And the same with the defense level up. So you have a defense times 3 and a defense times 2 blanks on it too. So these guys are really scary right now, and they have 3 health each. I don't know what to do. I think I just sit here and attack. I'm just gonna sit here and attack. I don't need to get in shadow mode because I don't have good enough shadow mode skill. Blank results get 1 burst. Whoop-de-frickin-do. So let's go ahead and roll 2 red dice to there, 2 blue and 1 green. Wow. Okay. So they rolled 3 shields, but because I'm using magic, it's minus 2 shields, so immediately down to 1 shield. I rolled really good. I got 5 swords, a burst, and a diamond. And I could use that diamond if I spend 1 XP, which I will, to get... I'm basically turning that diamond into 2 additional bursts. And so 3 bursts. What am I looking at? Which allows me to stun, heal, or turn into 3 more damages. So I'm going to use 2 bursts to turn that into 3 more swords. And I can use 1 more burst to stun them. Stun them is flipping their boss. Well, it's actually flipping them all over, but I'm not going to do that. It's a lot of characters. And during their next activation, which would be the counterattack, they would just stand up. They wouldn't move and attack me. So I'm doing 7. Did I say 7? 3, 3. That's 8. 8 damage minus 1, 7 damage. And I'm stunning them. So 7 damage would kill 2 guys and wound 1 more. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. She gets 2 XP for that. And that's it. So she moved 1, 2, she moved twice, attacked. They're stunned, they got back up, and they do nothing. Cool. So now, this is terrible because now it is the 2 melee characters' turn. So I don't know what they're going to do. I think they're just going to pick up some stuff. I think that's the best option for them. Pick up some stuff, transmute, do some things. When you pick up a treasure chest, you take the level card that of which level their tile is on. So this level tile is level 2. So all these treasures on this tile are going to be level 2 treasures. And yeah, so Cabral's going to move in here with baton, move and pick up these 2 treasures. Level 2 treasures. Wow. And he's going to get healing potion and an ice sword. Ice sword, on a burst, he stuns the enemy, which would be kind of cool. Except we need level 3 stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn 3 level 2 things into a level 3. And we got a dwarven shield. Dwarven shield lets us equip a 2-hander as a 1-hander. Whoop-de-doo. That's not very helpful at all for us, because we want to dual wield weapons instead. So he moved from here, 1, pick up. I'm going to move here, pick up, which gives me this tile, and that is actually a firework, which I'm going to be using these as fireworks. So now the firework is in his inventory, as well as 3 level 2 treasures. 1, 2, 3. I like his setup right now. He has a Sword of Might, which gives him the ability to equip a level 2-hander. So he's holding a 1-handed sword and a 2-handed sword in the other hand. Can you see my hands? Can you see my hand? Oh, got him. Alright, anyway. I do like this mace, though. It's kind of cool. No, I like that a lot better. Alright, I'm going to turn these 3 level 2s that I just picked up into a level 3 fire bow. Cool. Cool. Fire bow. I can't do anything with that. So I'm just going to move here in this spot. That's his activation. Alright, Baron has nothing but King's armor. 1, 2, 3, pick up. I don't want to move in here because they're going to move twice and they're going to be sitting in my spot, which is perfect. 1, pick up, 2, 3. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move, pick up these 2 things, which is going to give me 2 level 1s, but maybe they might be good. Maybe they might just be some stuff. Okay, so the Gnomish Gold Sack. Can't see these cards at all. I'm going to have to switch this around maybe for when I'm playing solo. This one gives me 3 XP, and I can use this card as 2 cards when transmuting. So I'm going to do that, transmute these 2 cards into a level 2, and I get an Elven Shield, which is cool because with defense I can use, it gives 1 shield to all allies in the same zone. So that's cool. I can switch this shield out. And level 1, level 2, level 3, level 1. Alright. So he moved, pick up, move, move, and then he stops. There he is. That was it. That was everybody. So now, the Spectral Walkers will move. Actually, let's move the Troll since he's easiest. Then we'll move all these guys in here to this zone. So we're now all in the same zone. Remember, they attack, move, move. And they're all up in this zone. Alright, which is fine. We could fight these guys, and then head on over there. As long as this event doesn't kill us. And what happens? A rear patrol. Spawn a guard card, which is level 3 now, into the level of the current level -1, which would be right here. Perfect. A level 3 freaking archers. I don't want to spawn more. What the heck? Did I shuffle this? I'm mad. I want to see something cool, and I keep getting the same stuff. So I'm shuffling the crap out of this one. Well, not really. Look at me shuffle. Isn't this fun, guys? This is what you came to watch. Alright. Goblin Runners, no! Orc Necromancer, there we go, that's something fun. Let's fight the Orc Necromancer. He's an agent, so this is something we haven't seen. Oh, man. So, normal mobs are, you know, like, they come in these huge packs. The next level up from that would be an agent, which is like a small, like a one level higher, maybe like a boss by himself. And he has hit points equal to 5 times the number of characters, which is 30 hit points. He's like a mini boss. He's somewhat of a roaming monster. Roaming monsters come with abilities. He also has abilities at the end of the phase, but all agents have this effect. At the end of the phase, if he's not killed, he spawns another guard card with him. So he makes it so that you have to attack him, get him off the board as quickly as possible. And we're going to spawn a level 3 card with him. An Ice Axe. Wow, he's hitting really hard. We got Spectral Walkers. We have an Orc Necromancer. We have a High Troll that's encroaching on us. And yeah, scary stuff here. Alright, Brombauer. He has a cool effect where if he's in the same zone as an enemy, he can, like, normally you can't move out, but he has the ability to, like, whatever it's called, explosion escape, and he deals damage and then runs away. So, and plus he's a mage character, and mages can't deal ranged attacks within the same square that they're in, except if they have a certain ability. And yeah, so he gets, that's good that he's far away, but not too far away. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So Romero's gonna try to do some damage, and they're weak against magic, so this is really good. The first thing he's gonna do is his Mage Charm, and remember I just roll a yellow die. I got a blank, so he does nothing. There's no swords. I forgot to mention too, I was going to make sure I did, but Carol's first blood attack effect actually goes off while they enter, as they enter. So Brombauer's rolling this, and they roll 2 blue and a green. And we're trying to do some damage. Okay, not bad. We rolled 3 swords in a burst to their 4 shields in a burst. And let me see. We have no shadow. We're not in shadow, which sucks. I'm going to, but we do have magic sparks, which gives us 2 swords, or a sword in a burst. I don't really need bursts. Bursts do nothing for me. They heal other people that are in shadow mode. We do not have people in shadow mode. I totally forgot about this guy. I should have attacked him. Actually, probably would have been good to move in, explosion escape this way, or maybe even this way. Man. Okay. So what are we going to do here? We have a burst, free burst there. That's it. I could Blood Tribute. So Blood Tribute is similar to, what is it called? Bloodlust. Bloodlust, you personally have to lose health. Blood Tribute means you could lose health, or somebody else within line of sight of you can lose health. Like a friendly character. And I would be able to do this effect, which is on a magic attack, deal an additional wound. Because right now I'm dealing 0 wounds. Actually, I'm dealing 1. So let's do that, 1 wound. And I'll take a damage to deal 2 wounds. So it kills 1. One guy. That's my first attack. Oh my gosh. I think it'd be easier just to move in there and explosion escape. Yeah, so I'm gonna move in there. Oh man, hold on, time out. Because his ability is attack or defense gives people burst. So why not have a whole bunch of burst thingies in there? So I can move in there, move, and explosion escape, and I'll leave my guy there. I did 2 wounds to one guy, and I only have 3 health, so this one stays. And then my explosion escape does 2 wounds, which kills another guy. Give me 1 XP. And then I'm leaving my familiar there. I don't have to bring him with me. You may bring him with you. So I'm leaving him in there for everybody else to use instead of me. Instead of Brumbauer. Is that his name? Bauer. Same thing. Alright, Azrael has entered the the fray. So, oh man. Alright, he has the ability to target lock. So he's going to spend an XP, which target locks, which gives everybody an additional damage when they attack. This is really crappy because he has a a ranged weapon, and he cannot hit stuff. He cannot hit anything. Oh man, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Ooh, this one might be good. Alright, so we're going to do a reorganize / trade, because otherwise he can't do nothing. He's going to get the javelin from Cabral. He's also going to get the fire bow and the dwarven shield. He's going to trade over the dwarven shield to... Oh, Baron's not with us. Wonderful. So I guess I'll just hold on to it then. Jesus! Sorry, I'm not mad. So, trade. He can now command or he can attack. Let's go ahead and attack. Oh man. I want to attack this guy, but whatever. Red, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So he's attacking these guys. Oh, he's not going to attack these guys. If he attacks these guys, they're going to have an additional damage. So I'm going to attack this guy. Why not? And he rolls. Nobody's seen that, right? They roll 2 shields. Wait, I'm rolling for this guy, right? What am I doing? Oh, they both have the same thing. So he rolls this garbage. And that does not help at all. 1 sword to 2 shields. Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's it. But now this guy's in here, and he's gonna attack back. Well, actually, Azrael's not done with his stuff. So he's going to command now. He's going to command somebody. Oh, God. What are we commanding? What are we commanding? I guess I could command Baron to jump in there. Oh, man. Level 3 stuff. I need level 3's stuff now. Reorganize, attack. He also has the ability to wow, I should have equipped that Firebow. Because he has nothing. All he has is freaking defense. Garbage. Okay. I didn't realize Baton is with him. So enemies in that same zone, which is all here, they get -1 shield. Oh, I'm attacking this guy. He's not in the same zone. I do get a burst, but that's nothing. Okay, so it's blocked. I'm commanding somebody. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's go ahead and level 4. Jesus. Magic. I'm gonna command Kendra. 2 red. And we're gonna attack these 2 guys. Normally, like I said, magic users cannot attack in the same zone, but she has the ability called Sword and Spell, which does allow her to do that very thing. In addition, when she does Sword and Spell, she gets 2 additional swords and a reroll attack or defense. And no shadow, nothing. So here we go, we're rolling. Oh my God. So I rolled a blank and 1 sword, and they rolled 4 shields. Granted, it's a magic attack, so it's -2 shields. And in addition, we have Baton, which he gets minus additional shield. We're doing the reroll attack though, because that was garbage. Now we got a blank and 2 swords. God, shield and swords. You have sword. Why are those 2 words interchangeable? Not interchangeable. I don't know how to talk. Anyway, we have 2 swords. This one gives us 4 swords. There's a burst. There's additional bursts. We have 2 bursts, which we can use for 3 more. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 2 is 5 damage. So which kills... Oh, and the target lock, which is 6 damage, which kills 2 people total. And that was the command. Now, this guy is going to retaliate or counterattack with 3 red, 1 yellow, and he's attacking Azrael because he's an idiot and he attacked this guy. Oh God. Okay. So the agent rolled 6 swords, and he also stuns because he has the ice axe. So he stuns Azrael. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Azrael rolled 1 shield. He gets an additional shield somewhere. I don't know. I really don't. On a burst, I get a shield and a heal. Oh, I get 2 shields and I can heal. Yeah. So I got 3. I'm gonna take 3 damage. I don't know how to talk anymore. I'm giving up. I don't even know. My computer's probably overheating. It's okay though. Okay. So now it's Kendra's turn again. Oh man, if only she had the thing. Okay. She has 2 reds versus 2 blues and a green. Right? I should really kill the Orc Necromancer. Oh man. It's alright. Spectral Walkers first. Alright, 2 blanks and 2 shields, which actually is negated because I'm hitting with magic. So I have 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I'm dealing 9 damage, which kills 3 people. 1, 2, 3, and actually target lock gives me an additional damage. So I killed 3 people. Alright, that was 1 attack. Second attack. Similar, actually the same exact thing. So I deal another 10 damage. Which kills 3 people and deals 1 additional damage. And let's do a 3rd attack. Okay. This time we negate 3 shields. So it's 2 shields versus 4, 5, 6. I need to spend an XP to get 10 again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So it kills this last guy. Boom. It took 3 attacks, but I did it, finally. Everybody gets 3 XP. 3 XP. 3 XP. 3 XP. And they are dead. And we get a battle axe, which can go to anybody because we are sharing the same zone as everybody except actually Baron and Birnbauer. So where does this axe want to go? I actually want to give this axe to Carol. Carol. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay, so that was Kendra's attack. Now we need to somehow destroy this Necromancer. We need to do 30 damage. Alright, Cabral is next. Actually takes a damage because of Carol's first blood. And now we are doing a red and 2 yellows. That's scary. That's scary. That's ugly. And we're not in shadow. Oh, we are in shadow. He has a cloak of shadow, so he gets shadow mode. Shadow mode. All the time. We don't have that ability. Dang it. He gets attack +2. He does not have charge. He also has defense -1 and a burst. And oh, I think no, never mind. Okay, we're doing that. He's doing this. Forgot to draw that. All right. Similar stuff. 4 swords in a burst to 4 shields in a burst. I do have 1 reroll. that I could use because I'm holding a two-hander. Or I can just do that. Ah, man. I am going to reroll. I'm going to roll this junk. That was not a good roll. Come on, good stuff. Terrible. It's worse. This guy gives us -1 shield. So that's 3 shields. Then, because he's dual wielding, he can use a burst from Vanadis, which is the other familiar, gives a burst on attack or defense. And that burst is going to give us 3 additional attack. So that's 6 to 3. We deal 3 damage. It's not good. That's terrible. That's a terrible roll. Right? 3. Oh, I get additional 2. So let's do 2 more damage. From this. No armor equipped. Oh, I'm only armor. I only get the +2 swords if I don't have any armor, and the Cloak of Shadows is armor. Wonderful. Another terrible roll, so let's re-roll that junk again. Yay! So 3 shields to 4 swords. Negates 1 from 1 familiar. We get 2 bursts. 2 bursts. What is that going to give us? That's going to give us an additional 4 swords. So we have 8 to 2. That gives us 6 damage. That was the second attack. The third attack. Oh my god. So we have to re-roll this jump again because I had 2 blinks. Now we have 4 swords and a diamond. A diamond we cannot use. We don't have anything that uses diamonds. However, the burst is going to give us a +3. So total we have 7 to 2 shields, that's 5 damage. And that's his attack. And he gets attacked back with 3. Well, I didn't realize this is a dumb thing. 3 reds and 3 reds and a yellow versus 1 blue. So I'm probably gonna die. Maybe not. I take 4 damage. I'm down to 3 health. Yeah. I need to get rid of the Cloak of Shadows. Normally Cloak of Shadows would be cool, but I need to be more defensive here. What else? What else did I forget? Oh, his special skill is after he's wounded by a melee attack, roll a red die and deal damage to the number of swords rolled. 1. Alright. Now it's Baron's attack. Baron's going to charge in here. When he charges, he gets a reroll, free reroll. Oh man. That is it. That's all he gets. And he's rolling 3 yellows versus 2 blues and a green. Oh, you know what? Ouch. You know what? Stuff. Ouch. That's probably the best defensive roll that you could have. I'm gonna bloodlust 1 health, which gives me 2 wounds because I'm dealing 3 swords to his 6 shields. And yeah, that's not gonna do anything to him. But my bloodlust will deal 2 wounds by itself. Yeah, I did it. That was 1 attack. Second attack. I'm dealing 3. I'll take another damage to deal 2 more. So I'm dealing 5 to 1. I deal 4 damage. Oh, I might kill this guy actually. Was that 3 attacks? That was 2 attacks. Last attack. I forgot I could reroll. But this is good enough. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. This is 3 swords. This is 5 shields. -1 for baton. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Okay, so that gets negated. I'm not going to spend another health because I'm at 3 health for him. And now the Orc Necromancer is going to attack with a lot of stuff. But fortunately for us, oh my lord. Baron's shield gives everybody in its zone. Oh yeah, Baron was over here at the beginning. But everybody in his zone gets only allies an additional shield. And he starts with a shield. That's it. I totally forgot that. Okay. So the damage coming in is 3. We are negating 2 normally. We have a burst over there, doesn't block anything. That blocks 1. So we have 3. Oh my god. We're blocking the damage, but we're getting stunned because the burst. The burst from the ice axe, right? Ice axe. Alright, 2 people are stunned. That just means next activation we have to spend an action to get up. Wow. Okay, last person on our crew here is going to roll 3 yellows and a red. Come on, Carol. We need some damage from you. Actually, I'm going to use my healing potion to heal 2. I'm going to spend 1 of those health. During this turn, the hero gets +1 attack, but -1 shield. So hopefully we can kill this guy. We need to do 8 damage. We are doing 6 swords, 2 bursts, versus 5 shields. -1 shield for baton, that's 4 shields. We have 3 bursts. What can we do with 3 bursts? The defender gets -1 attack dice for the counterattack. In addition, why is this here? What else can we do with these bursts? We can stun the enemy. That's it. We can stun the enemy. We have no way to use these bursts. If we're in shadow mode, we can do extra stuff, but we cannot. So it's just 6 and a stun. No, I'm sorry. 2, 4, 6 to 4. So we do 2 damage. And he's stunned. So basically he cannot counterattack. And we're attacking him. And actually we could leave the zone if we wanted to. But we are dealing 6 swords to his 3. We do another 3 damage. He has 2 health left. Can we kill him, please? We do 3 to his 3. 33 minus a Oh, our Blind Fury, because we did an additional sword from the last attack, and now we're doing 2 more damage, which would be just enough to kill the Orc Necromancer before he counterattacks or gets up or does anything. And everybody gets 4 XP for killing an agent. This is so fun, huh, guys? Okay, that was her Was that 3? I think that was 2 actions. She's gonna move in here and pick these up. Those are level 2s. Level 2 treasures. Whoop-de whoop. Okay, and when you pick up stuff, you can rearrange, so we're going to do just that. Okay. Alright, that is the end of that. The orc moves, everything else does not. Ice axe. Oh, I can give this to somebody. What if we give the ice axe to this guy here? Wow. Okay. So now we spawn an event. The event says Shadow Inspiration. Choose one hero to perform one action. Okay. I mean, I don't want bad stuff, so let's just oh, one action. He gets up. Alright. That's it. Burnbar was first last time, so now he's last this time. Ezreal's first. His first action is get up. Second action. We need to get out of here. Everybody needs to just get out. Because now he sees everybody. Right? I'm not total. What is going on? I'm getting blown up on my phone. So he's gonna move. Yeah, he's gonna move once. So he got up, moved. He's going to command somebody to take an extra action. Let's go ahead and move this chick over this way. Yes, I like that. Next, Karen? Karen Filippelli? No, Kendra. Kendra can move, pick up and move, which this is going to give her a level 3. Even though we're in level 2, the treasure chest was a bonus treasure chest? I don't know how to explain it. She gets a healing potion, a level 3 healing potion. Whoop-de-doo. Her 1, 2, and then her last one is just to move out 2 spaces, because this troll is going to attack the crap out of us. So, next is Cabral. I guess he's going to shoot off his firework. I don't really know if that's important to do. But we're going to move twice this way. Let's move one more, I guess. I really don't know. I think these guys are just protecting that because they don't attack unless... They don't activate unless they attack. So they don't attack unless they see somebody here in this room, because they only see, what is it, orthogonally? Yeah. And they're in that room, so they don't even see towards the exit. They see just this way towards us. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we doing? What are we doing? So that's Cabral's. Then we do Baron. We don't do it. We... 1, 2... Okay. He's going to move in here. I think he has the... No, that's Cabral. Okay. Moves in here. Picks these up. Moves away. So that's 2 actions. This is a level 3. Tile. So we get a Meteor Scepter and Gloves of Fast Hands, which allows us to trade / reorganize for free. That sucks. And then I'm going to move 2 more spaces out. Okay, next is Carol. She's going to move. Oh, actually, this guy would have went with Cabral. Carol's just going to pick all this crap up, which gives her 2 level 3s and a firework. Hey, firework. So she picked up a long sword and a composite bow. She really needs that long sword because yeah. Oh man, that +1 attack die. Actually, I might not want to change out the longsword. Okay, I'm not going to change out the longsword. That was pick up and move. That was 1 action. Move, 2nd action, 3rd action, move twice. She's done. Braunbauer is going to get the heck out of there as well. Move. Move. And stay. Oh, now it is level 4. It is level 4 now. The level 4 is somewhere under here. There it is. So now if a thing spawns, it spawns in that zone. Let's go ahead and flip over an event. Oh, actually this guy moves towards the firework. Destroys the firework. Place 2 normal treasure tokens in the current level. Alright, they're over here. I'm not going to get them. I'm just going to back away. What can I do? I don't need to do anything. All I have to do is just move there and then attack this thing when he moves over there. So just do that. I'm just going to waste a whole turn moving my guys right here. We don't even have to be there. Oh yeah, we have to be there to attack the pillars. And then so-and-so is going to fire off this stupid firework. Is that it? That's it. So this is going to go there. We spawn an event. Rear monster patrol. So we just spawn a monster all the way over here. Let's just do it because it'd be funny. So it's a greater roaming monster because it's level 4 now. It's an Oni. Which is this guy right here. Ooh, he's so cool. He's a greater roaming monster. He has slippery, so he's able to leave zones that are occupied by characters. Normally, no, but once they're engaged in combat, they can't disengage. But he can. And the reason why that would make, why they would give that to an enemy was because, like, you know, if one person ranges somebody else, if one hero ranges an enemy that's already engaged in combat, normally they wouldn't be able to leave to counterattack that ranged attack. But an Oni can basically hop around, knocking everybody on the face. And when he leaves a zone, inflict 1 wound to each hero there. So that's yet another reason why he's gonna have slippery, so he can leave zones and deal damage to everybody in that zone. Because he's level 4, he gets a kite shield, which gives him 3 blue dice and 3 green dice. And he has 42 health. So we're gonna not try to fight him. Instead, we're gonna fight these 2 pillars. Starting with Kendra first. She has sword and shield. So she has 2 red dice. I don't think I don't know if they have any special attributes for the stupid for the pillars. They have 5 health, no defense, and can be attacked if they were enemies. Once both pillars are destroyed, the dark bridges are removed, and any actors standing on them are killed. So there you go. So Kendra's attacking the pillar. She does 2 damage. Second action, 3 damage. This is destroyed. The other one, she does 1 damage. Okay. The next guy is Cabral. He does 2 and 1. He does 3 damage. The first attack. Second attack, a lot more. These are now removed. The High Troll is destroyed. And what says the quest objective? Destroy the pillars. Well, first, attract the immortal to the bridge using fireworks. Destroy the pillars holding the bridge while the immortal is standing on it. Done and done. So that is scenario 4 or 5. Did I say 5? That is scenario 5, the immortal's downfall of darkness, massive, whatever it is.